Well, it's day 2 of the DeepSeek era, and as tends to happen with these things, there's a bit of a snapback. First up, folks are like, we welcome our new AI paradigm. Sam Altman said DeepSeek's R1 is, well, quoting him, DeepSeek's R1 is an impressive model, particularly around what they're able to deliver for the price. We will obviously deliver much better models, and also it's legit invigorating to have a new competitor. We will pull up some releases. But mostly we are excited to continue to execute on our research roadmap and believe more compute is more important now than ever before to succeed at our mission. The world is going to want to use a lot of AI and really be quite amazed by the next-gen models coming, end quote. Meanwhile, quote, DeepSeek is an excellent AI advancement and a perfect example of test time scaling, an NVIDIA spokesperson told CNBC on Monday. DeepSeek's work illustrates how new models can be created using that technique, leveraging widely available models and compute that is fully export control compliant. Inference requires significant numbers of NVIDIA GPUs and high-performance networking, the spokesperson added. Well, they would want to say something hopeful like that. NVIDIA's stock dropped 16.86% yesterday, losing nearly $600 billion in market cap, more than twice as much as any U.S. company has ever lost in a single day. Basically, lost the value of the economy of Mexico in a single day. There was some pushback on exactly how cheap it was for DeepSeek to do what it's done. SemiAnalysis said DeepSeek has spent well over $500 million on GPUs over the history of the company, so that suggests they spend as much as anybody else, even if individual models are more efficient. Tech Insights said it doesn't see DeepSeek as a big hit to NVIDIA. And more comparisons to the TikTok example. Wired analyzed DeepSeek's privacy policy and said it shows broad data collection practices and says user data, along with all the conversations and prompts, is stored on servers in China. But DeepSeek took advantage of all the attention, debuting a family of multimodal MIT-licensed open source models, including Janus Pro 7B, which it claims beats OpenAI's DALL-E 3 in GenEval and DPG Bench, quoting TechCrunch. The models, which are available for download from the AI dev platform Hugging Face, are part of a new model family that DeepSeek is calling Janus Pro. They range in size from 1 billion to 7 billion parameters. Parameters roughly correspond to a model's problem-solving skills, and models with more parameters generally perform better than those with fewer parameters. Janus Pro is under an MIT license, meaning it can be used commercially without restriction. Janus Pro, which DeepSeek describes as a novel autoregressive framework, can both analyze and create new images. According to the company, on 2 AI evaluation benchmarks, GenEval and DPG Bench, the largest Janus Pro model, Janus Pro 7B, beats DALL-E 3, as well as models such as PixArt Alpha, Emu 3 Gen, and Stability AI's Stable Diffusion XL. Granted, some of those models are on the older side, and most Janus Pro models can only analyze small images with a resolution of up to 384 by 384. But Janus Pro's performance is impressive considering the model's compact sizes, end quote. And finally, I want to read the entirety of this tweet from Aaron Levy, CEO of Box, because I think it makes an interesting case that DeepSeek's breakthroughs are a great win for app developers, with more value accruing back into the app layer as the cost of intelligence drops rapidly. Quote, there's been an open question for a couple of years now, especially from public market investors, around whether more value goes into the AI models or into the application layer of AI over time. The specifics of the pie graph don't matter as much as the core direction of the space. Imagine 2 different scenarios. One in which AI was extremely proprietary and very expensive, and another where AI is almost completely free and relatively open. You could easily game out 2 different outcomes in these worlds. In the world of very expensive and proprietary AI, the providers of AI could and likely should choose to keep all the economics for themselves, basically crowding out opportunity for developers and the ecosystem. In a world of insanely cheap AI, then the value is less about the models, but what you do with the AI models to make them useful. In that world, more value is available to the application layer, which could include the AI companies, to be clear. With the latest breakthroughs from DeepSeek, we can nearly definitively say this question has been answered, and we're clearly moving closer to the latter. We've already seen incremental steps toward this direction with the continuous cost and quality improvements from labs in the past couple of years, but DeepSeek shifts our understanding of this even further. In a world where the cost of intelligence will continue to drop rapidly, more value will accrue back to the app layer. Products that combine AI, customer workflows, and likely some degree of unique data will generate substantial value from these models going forward. Now, everyone wants to live in a binary world of winners and losers, but I don't think it's that simple here. The leading AI labs will incorporate the relevant lessons from DeepSeek into their models and will get cheaper and more intelligent AI. As a result of that, the cost of intelligence will continue to drop, and we will find even more ways to use the technology as it becomes affordable for even more use cases. If we can make AI 10x more efficient today, it's exceedingly obvious we will have 100x more use for it in 5 years from now, more than making up for the efficiency gains, making demand for GPUs and data centers bigger than ever. In all, fantastic to see that we continue to have companies and teams pushing the limits of AI. This is a great win for software developers at the app layer, and it will push labs to go even further. Incredible times, end quote.